Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Guarantee you're gonna laugh or you're just gonna fucking hate me. Either way, we'll have a good time. So, today, I'm gonna go ahead and run right out of the gate with my KHDK Ghoul Screamer coming out of my Mesa triple rectifier, right? But it's actually a Fortin 33 unboxing. And although I actually have an unboxing from a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that, I decided to buy it again. And that is because you guys know that I've been going crazy lately, and I have quite the pedal collection. So I have the Aries Savage Boost, I have the Dr. Boogie, I have the KHDK Paranormal, the Abasi Pathos, the Rev G4, the Amp Tweaker Type Metal Junior, 2 metal zones. This one's actually a rectifier. I guess they went ahead and modded it. You can see that it has toggles on top. I have the Horizon Tokyo Drive, the MXR booster line driver, full bore metal, the Uberschall, the AMT SS30, the MXR distortion. You know, I'm all over the place. Gotta make fucking videos somehow, right? So I'm gonna be playing out of I think I have my Kiesel. I do. So I'm gonna play out of my Kiesel, and which has what? Jesus fuck. Talk about being completely whatever fucking pickups. Dude, it's Saturday. I'm just excited that I'm not shooting a wedding. Anyway, so plugging right into my triple rectifier, and you get to hear how the KHDK sounds. And for whatever reason, I can't find my radial Big Shot ABY pedal. It's somewhere around here, dude. I gotta look through a box or 5 of them, so. And yes, I'm wearing a pink shirt. Okay, so I have my KHDK Ghoul Screamer, and the only thing aside from that is my Fortin Zool, which is a noise gate, and I have a bypass pedal, which is what that is. So that bypass pedal goes into the Ghoul Screamer and then comes out to the key in the Zool, so it activates it. So. So it's activated, the KHDK, and this is how many haters there are out there. I had some guy sending me a note, and he's just like, this fucking guy just has 5 guitars. I don't know. I don't know how many there are there. Maybe there's like 11. I think I have like 30. So that's for you, son, telling me I have 5 guitars. Off. All right, so let's do the unboxing. Or the unbagging. The unbagging. So, this thing just came in today. Let's rip it open. I like keeping the original packaging because my OCD is kind of like that. Ah, what's up with that, kid? What? Come on, son. Chuck that right there. Got the little feet. Can't throw those out. Throw the box. Here's the bag. I remember, I forgot which pedal it was that didn't come with anything. And then the second pedal, Fortin 33. Hold on. You have to make sure the side switch is set. Oh, it's different from the first one. So, I've actually had 3 Fortin 33s. Eventually sold them all. So if you have a Fortin 33, the one thing that I noticed that's slightly different than what I'm used to with the first 3 that I had, you know, everyone knows that the knob is going to be different, so the knob is a little different than the original ones. But the 33 is slightly different also. It's even higher than it was before. Okay. All right, let's plug this guy in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Fortin 33 off. Okay, it is off. Off, off, off. So this is just the rectifier. I have the 33 set to noon. Always started at noon. Alright, so the first thing that I noticed is that it does exactly what I remember it doing, which is tightening the low end. So the only thing is that the 33 is a great pedal. It just removes that low end pretty great, pretty well, it's absolutely on point. Let me just turn this guy a little bit. Okay, so it's almost too much for me though, so. Okay, so, just my opinion. If you have a rectifier or you have a Randall Diavolo, I'll test this thing out with my Diavolo, my Satan at some point. So, because it tightens the frequency on the low end so much, or changes the frequency, raise your bass all the way. My problem is that my bass is all the way. My mid is at 0. Stop it. Don't make fun of me. Yes, I play at mids at 0. So I actually had to increase the mids a little. My treble I actually typically have at around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So I have it at noon now. So I had to cut back the treble a bit because it just tightens it so much that it's almost too trebly. I increased the mids a little bit from 0 to 9 o'clock. And bass is at max. Cut back on the presence a little bit. Let me see what that sounds like. So the Fortin 33, absolutely amazing. You definitely have to adjust your amp to reflect the new frequency that it's changing. So I lowered the presence. I actually cut the treble back a little more, but then I moved my 33. I started at noon, cut it back to 9 o'clock, and now it's like at 11 o'clock, and I think it's perfect. So 33, keep it at noon. Adjust your settings on your head so it sounds the way you want it to sound, if that makes sense, right? Because sometimes guys will go ahead, they'll play with the settings, the EQ on the head, and they're like, man, this pedal ruins it. No, son, you gotta fix that shit. So by fixing, you just have to adjust it and understand what the Fortin 33 pedal is doing. But I love the way it sounds. I mean, and listen, I have quite the collection of pedals, and it's funny because I actually missed the 33, and that's why I bought it. Other than the fact that I have a collection, and I decided, how do I have how do I have the Rev G4 and the KHDK Paranormal and the Abasi Pathos and all these, pedals and not have the 33. So Mike Fortin, you're the man. Thank you so much for reissuing the Fortin 33. And of course, Frederick Thorndahl from Meshuggah for allowing it to have a second run. And listen, I'm an old dude. I'm almost 50. I may not look it, but you got to look at the grays. All the grays, dude. The grays. That's not bald. That's gray hair. But shout out to my boy, Jason Frankhauser. So, I started playing again, and he was one of the first guitarists that I was just like, yo, I think that dude's like my age. Like, bro, how are all these older guys still playing? Along with Chuck. Chuck, you're the man. Chuck has a giant white beard. I think he's a few years older than me, but, chugs away like an absolute lunatic. But those are the guys who make, this happen. It's 2019, dude. I started playing in '87. Like, things are completely different than they were back then. Back when the Fender M80 was the shit, and so was the Crate Voodoo. What? Those were monsters. Or the Ampeg VL 502. What? Those things are sick back then. But I'm talking about '91. And the best pedal back then was, in fact, the Boss MT2. The Metal Zone. That thing was on fire back then. You couldn't be a guitarist and not have that pedal. So understand that if you've been playing since, if you started playing sometime after the year 2000, you live in Buck Rogers' future. And if you don't know what Buck Rogers is, you're crazy. Go Google that shit. And if you do, you're the man, and you probably know about the $6 Million Man too. Hell yeah, dude. So Fortin 33, it's available now. Buy it, dude. I've owned 3 of them and got rid of them. And after I got rid of the last one, instantly regretted it. If you have 3 and you sell 1, you're like, I still have 2. When you sell the second one, you're like, still have 1. When you sell that one, trust me, dude, instant regret. Especially when you go online and everyone's just like, yo, I'll sell it to you, $2,000. What? Yo, give me a deal. Okay, $1,000. So you can get it right now. Go to FortinAmps.com. Get the Fortin 33 right now. They're $233.33. They're shipping it from Kentucky. I'm in New York. It was $15 shipping. So definitely, you're gonna love it. And if you sell it to me. I'll buy it from you. I want 3 more. All right, everyone, listen, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the absolute best. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Come on, yo, seriously. You know what so doing the research online, using my the stats that you get with YouTube, 80% of you guys don't even subscribe. Yo, what's up with that? Are you crazy? Are you crazy right now? If I make you laugh and you bought a Randall, Satan, or a triple rectifier, or any of these crazy pedals behind me, or an ESP, or a Kiesel because of my channel, yo, subscribe. Come on, son. Come on, you love this shit. Hell yeah. So, I'm just fucked up today. It's Saturday. Listen, I'm usually shooting weddings, and it's a free Saturday off. I'm super excited. So, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. And don't make fun of my pink shirt. And as usual, I'll talk to you guys soon.